Hi, how are you?
Hi.
All right.
Oh, did you just come in?
I didn't look.
Oh, I'm not. Are you okay? I'll use this until I'll scream for you. She was up there.
Yeah, you still got your hair half face.
Special
Barbara, I'm chairing the meeting. I'm chairing the
Stop it
meeting.
right now.
I'm chairing the
It was
meeting.
called by her.
Read the bylaws. Let's go with the
I don't read the
bylaws.
bylaws.
Well, of course you don't.
They're going
Let's
by
go over the
California-
bylaws.
They're going by California law.
I want you to listen to me just a moment.
I don't want to listen to you.
I know you don't, but you're going to have to listen to me.
No, I don't.
I'm the president. I'm chairing this meeting.
No, you're
You
not.
are not, Jesse.
I'm chairing
We
this
are going
meeting.
by corporate 301. I can
It's
call
307. Call 911. Okay, let's, all right, you know what? Let's go here. Let's go here. I'm chairing the meeting because that's what the bylaws say.
The bylaws are for a general meeting, not a board meeting called by the four of
Hang
us.
on. California
I am not hanging up.
California Corporation Code 307 says, unless otherwise provided in the articles or in the bylaws. Now there is a provision for special meetings and board meetings in the bylaws.
The one item to be discussed
That
tonight
is in the bylaws,
is the
Barbara.
termination of
But
the
this is a
current
legal meeting,
contract
ladies and gentlemen.
between the Sky Valley Chamber.
I'm going to call my
and the
attorney
Northwest
right now, because I've
Ministries.
called the attorney, and I'm telling you right now, Joe, all right. All
I
right.
call for, can I
right.
have a motion? A motion?
Why is there a convicted child molester on the board of directors of the chamber?
I
Why?
call for a
Why is there a
termination.
convicted child molester on the board of directors in the chamber?
I call for a termination of,
Barbara, you are out of order. You are out of order.
I call for
Barbara,
a
you are out of
termination.
order. Out of order. Out of order. Out of order. Out of order. You are out of order.
For God's sake.
You tell me to shut up one more time, we're going to have a conversation, mister. You are out of order. You are out of order. You are out of order. You are out of, yes you are. You're certainly out of order.
I so move.
You
I call
You
for
guys are out of
termination.
order. Can anybody see how this is a ramrod thing here? First of all, you don't have the authority to call a special meeting. Only the officers together call a special meeting. Read the bylaws.
Read it.
Read the bylaws.
Any member of the
Board
can
meeting.
go.
Board meeting.
That's what.
Those
Board
in
meeting.
favor
It's wrong.
of termination of the contract, say aye. Joe Sanders, Bill Hall, Barbara Hall, Joe Sanders.
Okay. Now, there's
Those against
okay.
it,
That's fine.
say no.
That's fine.
No.
No. The board
Board members.
is Kim, Donna, and Jesse,
Again.
say no.
Again, you were
You
wrong.
are now being served, and your last day is
I
April
want to
5th.
know something. Why are you not giving me a vote if I am also an alternative director?
According
Well, then, if Kim's
to
an
a legal
alternative
stipulation of the
director,
state of
This
California.
meeting is now
Why
closed.
does she
All right, that's good. So the attorney will call you guys. You'll all be sued. Because this was an absolutely illegal meeting. This is a ramrod, and you know what? Every one of you open for personal liable. You are. You really are. I've spoken to the attorney today. This is absolutely an incredible mess. I cannot believe, Joe, that you would actually be a party to this. God figured you were a smarter person for that. There are rules that govern this. You are just simply ramrodding. But I am still the president, and I will still be here.
What the reason is?
Yeah, we want to know what
We
it is.
do not have to have a reason. It's a month-to-month contract.
And Barbara Hall runs it all.
civil?
So then you are virtually,
Aren't there
you
three
are
others?
virtually discriminating against the church for no virtual reason. Is that what you're telling me?
Well,
Yes.
Got a reason.
Well, there's a reason.
Reason.
Conflicts of interest between the president.
There is no conflict of interest.
We do not have to even give a reason.
what in voting for this was civil? It's absolute crazy.
They do not live at my church.
And they got
They
the
use the address because they're afraid of other people having their other address. It's totally legal. It's totally, they do not
I
understand
do
about
not
it.
go to Jesse's
How do you know
church.
where I live?
I go to
John,
Southwest.
pass that sign in to you, please.
And enough is enough.
This is an illegal meeting.
If Kim has a vote and she's an alternate director, then I should have a
Neither
vote.
of the directors have a vote.
Okay.
Oh, well,
But let me share something with you in case you didn't know this, because you don't know this. You don't know this. You might as well hear this, because this is where the lawsuit comes in at. State of California passed a thing. It's called AB 1233, and it was put in effect this January 1st, 2010. And it says non-profit corporations may not have non-voting members. This is the state of California. You look it up. There's the thing. You look it up. AB 1233. That's what it says. May not have non-voting members. Our bylaws had to be amended to fit that.
Will you acknowledge that this is a board meeting?
No, see, because I got an email.
We called a board meeting.
I got an email that says Barbara's email on it that says, please take notice the scheduled board meeting is not a general membership meeting, but a special meeting of the board of directors. Special.
It's a
Pass
board
that
meeting.
down with you, Neil.
And if I had not sent notices out to the members, we would have been definitely in breach. And then you sent a notice out saying they shouldn't show up.
Correct.
Because you're wrong. And you're wrong.
How about your attorney talk to our attorney?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Would someone please explain why you're doing this?
Because we can. Do any of you know?
Because you can. That's why Bill Clinton did what he did in the White House.
Do you actually know that he has a permitted church at his property?
Yes, I did.
Then you can all go over
But
there.
it's outdoor, and
This
you know
is
that.
a meeting.
A
Not a
community-
church.
A
He has a
community,
permit.
a community place is for
Who asked that
the
question?
community and ought to be opened up for the community.
Hey, but you know what?
I don't understand
That's-
why you guys
we got that
never
on
had
tape.
anything for the kids around
I hope
here.
you got that on tape because.
Well, you're on the board now. Plan something, Patrice. You'll be private plan stuff and you want to cut it out. Thank you, Neil. You
This
don't want
is-
anything to take place.
I really hope you guys realize you set yourself up for a.
I would like to interject something here. Jesse was trying to bring out case in point laws that you may or may not be aware of, and why will you refuse to listen to those points that are provable law? He sat there trying to tell you, and you just wanted to.
When Jesse starts banging on the table, starts yelling,
Well, he wasn't yelling.
Until
Let me
you
finish this.
yelled first.
That's not a valid excuse. He was sitting here after he attempted to get your attention, to bring your attention to new laws that have been brought into play.
Did you
And those
mention-
laws have actually placed Sky Valley Chamber's bylaws in violation. They need to
And
be
its
amended.
board of directors and the officers.
Maybe.
And the officers. And that's the problem right there.
Thank you.
And I would think that as concerned members that see the future growth of this body would be interested to know what those
Just sign your name.
bylaws and laws that have been placed by our state government have to do with this chamber and its body.
I suggest you all come to the next board meeting and we discuss that because you know what this meeting is for. One
But
item.
Barbara, you cannot act on something if you're acting outside the laws and principles of the state and the federal government. We have to comply. And that is the problem here right now. You guys, well, you can leave all you want to, but you will be hearing from my attorney. That will happen. That's good. Very good. I hope you guys realize where you're at on this thing. It's a serious mess. It's a serious mess.
I would like to get a copy of the sign-in sheet for the minutes.
Yes, you do need a copy of that.
And
Absolutely.
we would like a copy of the minutes of tonight.
I'm requesting
and all
right
the
now publicly all of the financial records,
In the
all
back room,
current
not yourself.
checkbook, and bank statements.
You can ask all you want, Jesse.
Well, that'll be also subpoenaed then, because the members here have a right to see that. The members have a right to see that. We have not had an audit. We have not had an audit There's not been enough, because it has to be an audit independent of you.
When did you become president?
In January 1, in the middle of last season, and then I took over at January 1.
So
Again,
where are the books right now?
you must have them. You've
They're
never,
being audited.
but not by you. They
No.
cannot. You cannot initiate it.
They are done,
Independent of you.
they are done
Independent of you,
by
Barbara.
our 990.
Independent of you.
Guess who's not listening?
The members,
Good night.
well, you can hear from the
I thought
attorney.
they were in the back room.
Now,
Convicted
now,
felon.
I brought it up. I brought it up.
now.
Convicted felons are not supposed to be on the board of directors.
It's a terrible liability.
Convicted felons are not supposed to be on the board of directors.
Well, they should not be because it's a liability.
In this place.
Yeah, that's why you can't have a trial, that's why you can't have a
That's
children's
why
court.
for 15 years he's been on there, huh?
No, that's because nobody's ever said
You
anything.
got to there, Jesse.
Go look it up, buddy, if you want to look it up, Joe.
How much I will.
You guys are